And me, River.
And I think this is probably our first intro by the barn. And this is Toffee. She's the one we get all of our milk from. And today we are going to be making goat cheese with Toffee's milk.
We've been milking Toffee for about 4 months now, and we're going to show you how we do it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Glad we don't have a lot of them. But we're really good on the other side. So you don't really pull down, you just kind of squeeze with the fingers.
This is on her udder, and basically took the babies away so then she could milk, but she would still be producing milk for us instead of the babies.
Can you introduce us to the babies?
Sure.
Yes.
This
They're so cute.
They're in the mood for eating right now. So after we give them milk or water, they usually come right here to the hay to eat. This one is Lancelot,
Lancelot.
and this one is Brulee.
No Brulee.
I'm going to show you guys how to make the goat cheese, and Terran's going to start us off by adding a gallon of milk. You can go bigger, but you're just going to have to double the recipe or half it.
Toffee's milk. It's been saving up for a little while. And this is a non-reactive bowl, so like pottery, clay, what are some other types? Plastic.
Plastic, ceramic,
No metal,
and pottery. No metal.
Yeah.
You want non-reactive.
So we can pour the milk in. Yeah.
You want your milk room temperature because if it's cold, the Mesophilic, which is what we're gonna add next, won't mix in. This milk takes around 2 hours to cool down, and when it's a little bit warmer because we just milk Toffee. So.
And now you're going to add 8 teaspoons of Mesophilic acid. Did I say that right? Mesophilic acid. And that's basically a bacteria, and I'm just going to put that in, and we're going to stir it in the slotted spoon.
You can get this stuff at New England Cheesemaking Supply Company or www.cheesemaking.com. Link in the description. Is that about half? Are you ready for the teaspoon?
Yes.
And then after you've added this in, you're gonna let it sit for a little while, and then you're going to
2 minutes.
2 minutes, and then you're going to do motion like this with a spoon, like that's slotted, so that it can run through the milk.
Mix
And
it in.
basically just go like this for like 5 minutes, and then you're gonna do it again.
So now I'm just mixing the Mesophilic bacteria in. You just kind of lift it like this, and drop it back in. Slide the spoon.
5 minutes.
Yeah, and you do this for about 5 minutes.
Now we're going to add animal rennet, which is basically the digestive enzymes, which is stomach acid, of a ruminant animal like goats, camels, cows,
Anything that chews good.
yeah. So basically anything without the stomachs, kind of almost. And we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of this into a tablespoon of water. So 1/4 teaspoon right here.
The rennet also basically just cultures it in a way. Or not cultures it. Coagulates it. Okay. It makes the curd.
And there we go. Half a teaspoon.
Or a 1/4 teaspoon.
1/4 teaspoon, not half a teaspoon. You can get the animal rennet at the New English Cheesemaking Co. Kind of like the Mesophilic. I got it. Mesophilic. Yeah, that's your job.
After it's dissolved in the water, into the cheese milk. It's milk right now. Soon it will be cheese. And then we do the same stirring thing. 5 more minutes.
Milk, enzyme, bacteria stuff. So now that we've finished that
We'll call it mixing.
mixing process,
Sauce in.
we're going to put a top on the milk. You don't really have to, but we do it so critters and stuff don't get into our,
Like you.
like you, Dasher. But you can use saran wrap if you don't have a fancy plate that
Magically fits the bowl.
that goes on top. And you're going to let this sit for 16 hours to 24 hours, or 3/4 of a day to a full day.
Yeah. And then after, the next day, you'll start to notice that the whey is starting to separate from the curd. So it'll be like watery on top and then clumpy on the bottom. And that's what turns into this. what we're eating for tonight. Goat cheese.
Hi, I'm River Greenfield, and I just made these really fun sweatshirts. I was inspired to make these because I'm really into drawing cute animals, and I figured this would be a fun challenge for me. If you want one of your own, you can buy one at Zazzle.com for only $23.99. Link in the description.
Okay, so now that it's been waiting for 24 hours, we can do the next step, which is going to be cutting it into cubes. And this is what it looks like now. It's a lot different.
Yeah, it's like, it looks kind of like, it feels and looks like tofu, kind of.
And the watery stuff on top is the whey.
Which you can put in like drinks and stuff if you want to have like nutritious.
That feels weird. Hard to cut. So you can also hold it. You don't have to just spin it around.
It totally looks like tofu.
Feels like it.
A little bit more white, I think. Or tofu. I don't know. I don't have tofu often. Now that Terran has so kindly cut the curd for the goat cheese, we're going to transfer this. This is where we're separating the whey from the curd. So we're going to go like this, and then we're just going to put it here. And this is a bowl that is encased in something called muslin cheesecloth,
Lined with.
or lined with muslin cheesecloth. And if you don't want to buy muslin cheesecloth, you can always use like an old pillowcase. But this is ideal.
Yeah. So now you're gonna put a wooden spoon on top like this. We like this one because it's nice and thick. And then you're gonna take two corners of your muslin cloth.
Muslin
Yeah.
cheesecloth.
And then you're going to tie it tight. Square it out. And then you're gonna do it one more on this side. Turn this a little bit. And tie it one more again. As so. Yay. And then since there's still like a lot of whey in here, like that, we're going to hang it over this pot. Remember, why do we hang it over the pot?
This is so we can get all the way out of our cheese. And you can do this for about 10 to 16 hours. Anything longer is not so good. And yeah,
But the longer you let it sit, the harder the cheese gets. And if you let it sit for not as long, it's like softer. So if you want it harder, you can let it sit longer.
And now we just wait for all the whey to get out, or seep out of the cheese.
Yay! I'm excited.
Now that our milk is, or not our milk, well, that's kind of our milk, our cheese is done getting all the whey out of it.
Bunch
We
of
got all
whey.
that whey, so it was good for us to do that. Now we're going to untie it. Let me get the,
Can you help?
no, I got this, I think.
We're also gonna need some salt, and we're gonna flavor this with dill weed, but you can use lavender, roasted garlic, any spice. You could probably do like cinnamon. I don't know if you've tried that before.
Sweet. Yeah, I've heard of like blueberry. I've tasted blueberry.
Yeah, so you can do a lot of flavors, and we'll show you how to mix those in. I guess our way of mixing them in.
Nuts.
Okay.
Here we go. This is what our goat cheese
It's all
looks
dry
like.
now.
And we're gonna add,
dry.
how much salt, Kate?
2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons. Then you use the part of your wooden spoon and just mash that in there. So there's 1 teaspoon.
Sprinkle.
And 2 teaspoons. Yay! You can use the back of your spoon and mix it all in there.
So now we can take some saran wrap, and just about a piece like this size is good. And you're gonna cut it, and you're also going to cut the cheese into about thirds, and you're gonna take 1/3 and put it on the roll. We're actually gonna put it on the end of the roll.
Oh yeah, my mistake, my mistake.
Just it's easier to roll.
There we go.
And then we're going to take it and roll it into a log.
Kind of like a spring roll almost.
Yeah, this reminds me of my ice
Or
cream
like
potatoes.
Yeah, like a burrito almost.
Just gonna get it all together, and then we're going to unroll it. Actually, wait, I'm gonna squish it together a little more. There we go. And now, we can take over to dill,
Which is what we're gonna add. Roll it. Oop, you got a little one piece of it.
in the dill. Ta-da! Now you can take the exact same saran wrap piece and roll it back up for safekeeping.
And there you go.
And that's how you make it. Now we have cheese. And you can keep this and use it whenever you want on crackers or charcuterie board.
And you can do a ton of different flavors too, like
Yeah.
garlic, or as you said, lots of different flavors too. And something that you want to do if you don't want to eat it right away, is you can put it in the freezer, but it will get a little bit dry, but you can still do it.
Yeah. So our goat cheese is done now. And it looks beautiful, covered in dill. It kind of looks like a moss-covered log or something that's white in the middle.
See inside.
So pretty. We probably should have kept it together.
And we're gonna taste test just on a cracker. It's a almond flour cracker, I believe.
I don't like this cracker. I like this. Okay.
I really like the dill on there. That's a good flavor for it. Yeah, the goat. It doesn't have like a super overpowering, like sour, like goat cheese, like old like goat milk kind of smell.
That is
or
good.
taste.
It's really good, actually.
That's really good cheese.
We feel it makes a really nice touch. Kind of tastes like sometimes we make like this mayo tuna dip for crackers, and it's kind of like that, just goat cheese.
It's a really good pair with these crackers, actually. Yeah, I'd say that was definitely a good cheese making experience.
Yeah, and if you guys want to check out more recipes that we have or any of our recipes, you can go to GoGreenfields.com. You can check out our Instagram, our Facebook. Today we actually did a skincare product for teenagers, and that was kind of fun. So you can go check out our things on that and any other things we have. And yeah, see you later.
Bye.
Hello and welcome to another segment of 10.
Another one?
10 new ideas. Yay, we did that.
I wasn't planning that.
Yeah. It's me, Terran.
And me, River.
And we're doing the week of 2/13/21, February 13th, 2021. And you want to go first?
Why don't you go first this time?
Me?
I'll start.
Oh, dang it. Okay. My first idea was we were in the car when you were writing this one, and Dasher was breathing straight in my face.
Smells bad?
And yeah, it smells bad. So, breath mints for dogs. And I don't know if they would eat that, so I had another idea that's actually breath spray for dogs. So you just spray it in their mouth.
Soup in their mouth.
No, they'd have their mouth panting, so they spray it in their mouth, and they're like, ah. And like they're, yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah. And then Comet, our older, bigger dog, for some reason...
Grumpy?
No. For some reason, he's not that grumpy.
He's a little grumpy.
He likes to strangely, like, suck on blankets. Like, put them in his mouth and, like...
Chew them?
Yeah, like, chew on them and, like
Make
licking
really
them.
annoying
And
noises?
he was weird with blankets. So, an unbreakable blanket, because we have this one blanket, and it's gone.
Well, it used to be my mom's for Mother's Day, but
yeah.
then the dogs took it.
It was,
and
like, split. We, like, find random pieces everywhere
I think
outside.
there's, like, at least 10 pieces in my yard right now.
I don't actually know. Yeah, but it just kind of slowly disappeared.
Yep.
So, like, an unbreakable blanket, so they couldn't, like, I guess, eat it. And then, also, silly string can with elephant toothpaste inside,
If
but
you're
it's not hot elephant toothpaste.
If you're unfamiliar with what elephant toothpaste is, it's basically kind of like silly string on a
No,
much
it's
more
not.
explosive giant
Scale?
form. Yeah, basically like you add these certain chemicals, which I can't say because I don't know, and basically it just explodes in like a poofy toothpaste kind of thing.
Yeah, it expands very
And
largely.
they call it
So
elephant toothpaste.
so it'd be it'd be kind of cool if you could like spray it out of like a can. But we'd probably have to make it some sort of like coolant because I know it gets really hot.
What if you did, like, since you have to have the nitric oxide to push it, so that would keep it cool, but then you could just have all the little different chemical bottles. You just press it and all the chemicals would, like, push out of their little boxes and then they just all go together and, like, I don't know.
Okay, but those are mine. So
Science! My first one is a dog bed that massages the dog. Not sure if dogs would bark at it, freak out, or love it, but one of those three.
I can just imagine that Dasher's like going on it, and like it starts massaging, he like jumps up and barks at it.
Yeah, so, but they could be real comfortable, and they could like it, maybe. It could even be heated,
Maybe.
so I feel like they use the
peed?
restroom on it. Yeah, and
blanket.
then,
That sounds like the worst dog bed ever.
so I always liked seeing cat towers and stuff, and I always think it'd be really cool if someone just had this giant one that was just like huge, and there's like 50 cats in there, and you never know where your cat is for the whole day. But what if like it moved around, kind of like the labyrinth? So like they go into this one tower, and then it moves, and they gotta go this way, and then it just
Or if
keeps
there was
moving
like
around.
cat elevators.
Cat elevator, that's for the lazy cats.
Yeah.
And then a hamster water park, because I think I like seeing mini.
Do
things.
hamsters like water?
Sure, now they do.
Okay.
So I just like watching like little mini things. Like, I think it's just kind of cool to see. I don't know what's something mini. Our mom,
An ant.
An ant, yeah. I think anthills are really cool because you can see them going all through those pathways.
Oh,
and
in
stuff.
first grade, our teacher filled a jar up with like the special ant dirt, and she put ants inside, and we like watched them for like the entire year. Like they got anthill in it.
Yeah,
It was really cool.
So
We,
I
like,
thought a
looked into
hamster
it
water
several
park would be
times.
cool. You got like 3 hamsters in there. They're all going down the slides and stuff and having fun because they know how to go down slides. And those are our 3 for the
They're
new ideas of February 13th, 2021.
Oh, yep. Okay.
See you later. Bye. Twins out.